Okay, congratulations. It was well deserved, but hard fought tonight to get the point to get you over the line.
It wasn't the way we wanted. They won it. Tough game again. Pats were very good. But we stuck at it and we got the goal in the end that clinched it. So we're buzzing. Everyone was going mad there. It's a brilliant night for us.
You would have won it, in fact, even if you had lost the game, as it turned out. But you didn't want to do it. You gave the supporters something to shout about.
No, exactly. We wanted to go into the match and we wanted to win it in style. Really, we wanted to win the game, but look, it didn't happen that way. But we didn't lose. We got our point. That's all we needed. So everyone's buzzing in there.
And Big Pat Hoobin getting a record number 26 goals.
It's unbelievable. He's done it all year. The amount of goals, his goal to game ratio is a joke, and whenever he's still on the pitch, you can always rely on him. If the ball falls to him, of course it does. I think it's actually his first chance in the game because we didn't have many, and unbelievable finish.
We had a little glimpse inside your dressing room afterwards. It's a very tight unit, and there's a fantastic camaraderie, isn't there?
It's a brilliant squad. Everyone sticks together, and we've been doing that all year. We've a tight group in there, and we'll enjoy our celebrations now.
Absolutely, but you've got a cup final to think of as well. League wrapped up, and one more big day in the Aviva to come.
Yeah, we'll enjoy our celebrations now, and then we'll get our head down, and we've got a month to the cup final, so we'll be well prepared for it.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Michael.
Cheers.
Really appreciate it. Well done. Congratulations, Daniel. How does that feel?
It's a feeling that you can't describe. Everyone's buzzing in the dressing room now. It'll probably take a few days to settle in, but can't describe the feeling, to be honest.
You had it wrapped up probably, in truth, a few games ago. Maybe the game down in Cork and the victory there?
Yeah, but we wanted to get it done properly, so tonight was a big night. We knew we needed 1 point to do it, so we're happy we got that and we'll enjoy ourselves.
You really needed to dig deep though, because Pats were trying to spoil the party.
Yeah, exactly. They tried to sit in and frustrate us, but it wasn't our best game, but we got the point in the end.
What was it like afterwards? How did it feel?
Yeah, it's great. All of us are going to have a good weekend and we'll enjoy it and then get our heads ready for the cup final, but it's a great feeling. It's my first proper trophy, so I can't describe it.
Yeah, well, you deserve it. Your stats all year have proven, the least amount of goals scored, or the most goals scored, the least conceded.
Yeah, definitely. We have an unbelievable squad. We're all good friends. We back each other up. When times get tough, if we don't go at each other, we sort things out and go again. But been an unbelievable effort all season, and I think we deserve it.
And you've made personally a huge contribution.
Yeah, I'm happy with myself this season. It was a good start to my season. I came in and done well, so I've played a lot of games and I'm happy with that. But listen, the team have been unbelievable. It's not down to one player on this team. There's a lot of very good individuals, but that's what separates us from the different teams. We work together and we stick together.
In a month's time, you could be a double winner.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a great season for my first professional season. So we're definitely looking forward to that.
Talk to me about the influence of the manager and the management team, in fact, and how they've brought your game on.
I'm learning every single day I come into here. We've got a lot to learn and I always want to learn. So the gaffer and Vinny have been unbelievable. The physios, everyone is trying to make you a better player, and I want to learn, so I want to keep learning.
And you're up to come as well now as the champions of Ireland.
Yeah, definitely. We'll give it a right good go next season. We're a bit disappointed what happened with this season, but we'll definitely be ready for next season.
Describe the scenes afterwards, because there was a lot of champagne flying, there was a lot of singing, don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, I think I'll be in that shower for about an hour trying to get the stickiness off me, but listen, I'll scrub myself for an hour and with a smile on my face, so I'll be happy.
Well, you deserve it, you all deserve it. Congratulations, Dan.
Thanks very much, thank you.
Well done. Brilliant. Deserve it. Champagne no longer on ice, time to celebrate, Brian.
Yeah, it's a great achievement. Obviously, losing last year hurt us, and listen, the result down in Cork was, for me, was the big one, and we've done it. But you have to go and keep the mentality and keep the heads. And I think tonight, I know it was frustrating at times, and Pats were good, but we missed a few chances, and then we gifted them a goal. We started sloppy and at times, but listen, it's just about celebrating now, and it's great we can celebrate, and we have to keep our standards high after that for a cup final now in a month's time. You can't just switch it off and then think you can switch it on for 1 week. So
tonight, if you had won the league without getting something out of it, without getting that goal, if you had lost the match and won the league, it wouldn't have been the same, would it?
No, it would have been a bit of a damn squib, and the attitudes in there, it would have taken a bit off for the players. It wouldn't stop us celebrating, but it would have been a dance crew. But listen, if you're going to draw it, that's the best way to do it. And the late goal and the atmosphere was great. The fans were roaring us on behind, and the scenes at the end, like I say, they're brilliant and something you'll treasure.
Talk about Hooban and his goals this season. That was 26.
Yeah, it was made for it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was made for it tonight. And he's led the line all year, and like he's phenomenal goal scoring. But his stuff off the goals, I suppose, is brilliant. He's such a handful. I wouldn't like to be playing against him every week. But he's so good at holding the ball up, and you know, from when he was here a few years ago, he's improved so much on the ball. You know, you think you're going to get in and rob it, and he's got these little flicks and turns and that. And if you think you're getting near him, you're not, because he's just so strong. He'll send you a few feet back.
How proud were you to captain the side tonight? I know your captain, Stephen O'Donnell, was in our studio this evening, but for you to wear the armband and get you over the line, and for you to be involved over the last number of years, it's a rock-solid achievement. Yeah,
Stevie's been our captain like, since I've come into the club, and he's a phenomenal leader and phenomenal player. And he's been unlucky with the injury this year, like, devastating injury for him. But he's always there and thereabouts, and you know, you always know his presence. So he's not gone from, you know, the thing when you think he's injured. He's always there, and he's watching and knows. But for me, it's an incredible honour. I suppose the few years here at the club to have 4 titles in the 5 years, it's something I could never have dreamed of, and I suppose a lot of people wouldn't have thought I'd get that either. But listen, it's made even the sweeter by you know, I live up here now. I'm married to a woman up here, and I suppose I've my feet under the table in Dundalk, so they consider me one of their own while we're winning.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the whole town, the whole region has been lifted. You could see that tonight. I think the fans probably dragged you over the line tonight.
Yeah, they did, because like we touched on it earlier, the atmosphere was brilliant. But it's like that the whole time. You go around this town, used to be common to see, I suppose, when I got back down to Dublin days, your Liverpool jerseys and your United jerseys everywhere. You walk the streets here on any day of the week, and men, women, children, it's Dundalk gear everywhere. I suppose CX are delighted, but that's what it is. It's their town, it's their trophy, you know, it's their achievements, and they really do contribute because they back us all the way, and it's just, I suppose I'm stuck for words here.
Well, let's talk about the cup final then, and another double in prospect.
Yeah, listen, the last couple of cup finals, the 3 cup finals go to extra time. You've got penalties, we lose to 120th minute, deflection, and they haven't even been great spectacles, is what disappoints us as well, you know. The game's to be killed off and that, but you don't care once you win, and so we're sort of still ruined from the last 2, and we're hungry to get over the line, and we've got a new breed of players in there. We've got a new team since we last won a cup final, so you've got this rejuvenated hunger, and listen, to win a double is phenomenal, and if we can win a second one in a few years, it'd be some achievement.
I'll finish with this. You're champions of Ireland. You can represent us in Europe again as champions of Ireland. And how will you compare this era, and what are your ambitions for Europe this time compared to that marvellous season 2 years ago?
Listen, we're always going to be compared to that, and every Irish team in Europe will now be compared to that, because whatever precedent is set, that's your standard, and we've set our own standard only a few years ago. Listen, you got to see what's come. That's always our aim. It's our achievement. We were disappointed at how we went out this year. We were good in 3 legs. We done well, and then a bad half, so they killed us. But if you look at that team in terms of European experience out on the pitch, there's a lot of lads that aren't overly experienced compared to what we would have had before. So that will stand. We always say that you learn more from your mistakes than you do from your achievements. So going forward, we'll look to build on that. And listen, you don't want to preempt that, but listen, our standards are high, and we always want to surpass our achievements in previous.
That's the future tonight, and for the next few nights, enjoy your triumph. It was well deserved. Well done.
Thanks for your time.
Fair play to you. Well done.